I have some fun hacks and household purchases to share with you. Hi, I'm Glory B, and I have a few things to share with you in this video. Once in a while, I'll purchase some things or I'll try something at home and I think, you know what? Let's just do a video and show you all of it. So the first thing I want to show you is this shoe rack organizer I bought. Now I'll pop up a little picture from Container Store over here. They show it as just one set. I actually bought two and stacked them and end up saving a lot of space. So let's get right to that clip. This shoe rack is one of the best things I've ever bought. Now I bought two and they actually connect right here. So when you buy them, they come with the ability to have two racks, and they have these little caps on them that you put at the bottom and the top, and then you just leave the caps off if you buy a set of two, and then you'll have four racks. Now I'm able to get about 3 pairs of shoes on each row unless I'm doing more flip-flops, or if I was doing children's shoes or just women's shoes that weren't gym shoes, I probably could do 4. I also face them pointing this way. They show it when they display it at Container Store with them coming down this way, and then people say the shoes slide off, and somebody wrote in the reviews, well, just flip it around. So I flipped it around. I also have room on the floor for some other shoes where I put my garden shoes. And of course, in the winter, I'll take out the flip-flops and put in something else. But I used to have just a mess of shoes on the floor. And then next to this, where I'm sitting right now, I usually have a little bench to sit on to take shoes on and off, coming in and out of the door. That's the door to the garage. So this is fantastic. It comes in 2 colors. I'll link it in the description box below. It was very easy to put together. I put it together in about 15 minutes. So all these pieces come separate, and you can move these little rods closer together here. So if you have children's shoes that are obviously smaller, you can fit them on, because really small shoes would just fall through if you didn't bring these 2 knobs together. So yeah, really happy with this. I obviously went for the white. Let's see, I'll get another shot. So if I'm standing, this is how much higher they are. So they come, it doesn't quite come up to my waist. So I would say it comes a little higher than mid-thigh, and I'm 5'3". This is something that you could also put into a closet, and it doesn't, you could just use 1 set instead of 2 double high like I have here. But yeah, I'm really happy with this purchase. The second thing I want to show you is a hack for making your petunia container planters to look great in about 2 to 2.5 weeks. So if you're going to be having people over, you're going to be having a party, and you want to make sure that your container of petunias or even a hanging basket looks really good, you want to cut it back, and I mean really cut it back, in about 14 to 18 days before your event. Let me show you what I mean. Many times when you start out, you think, oh, my flowers look so beautiful, I don't want to touch them. But the best thing to do is to take clippers like I'm doing here and just take handfuls and cut them off. You can get all that scrawny stuff pulled off, and yeah, you're going to be taking a lot of beautiful flowers, but it's going to work out in the end. And after you get done on this particular day, it'll look really scrawny and really small, like you just planted it. But the payoff is worth it, I'm telling you. So 14 to 18 days later, you get something that looks like this. And they're beautiful, and they're not scrawny, and they're full and lush, and I think you will love it. The third thing I want to show you is my JBL Bluetooth speaker. Now, I just reached out to some of the coolest people I know, which is my nephew, to ask him what he thought I should buy, because I hadn't bought one yet, and I know they come in all different kinds of price points and all different kinds of sizes, and I knew he would know what a good one was. In fact, I reminded him about a party where he brought one of his Bluetooth speakers, and I said, how about that one? He's like, that one's more money than you want to spend. So he suggested this JBL. And what I like about it is a couple things. First of all, you can stand it up just like this, or you can put it on its side. The volume buttons are over here, and the on-off is over here. It charges with a USB port that you can also plug into an outlet, and it charges in just a couple hours, and it holds a good charge for a long time. I can play like Pandora or whatever I want from my phone, of course, and I thought it might run down the battery on my phone, but it doesn't. The other cool thing I like about this is it comes in a lot of different colors. I got it from Best Buy and then just ordered it and went picked it up at the store. And I thought about getting the white, because white would go good in my home too, but I thought, long term, this would probably stay looking cleaner. I love the sound. I would play it for you, but you know what would happen? I would get a copyright strike if I played music on this on YouTube. So just love this little thing. It paired up with the phone in just seconds, and I can take it with me. Depending on what you read, it's either watertight or waterproof. So on the website, it said watertight, but when I got the device and I was going through the little brochure, it called it waterproof. I still don't know that I'd take it really close to water. You know, there's electricity and water together. Probably a bad idea. But the sound is really great. It's lightweight, and I'm really glad that I bought this one. My favorite veggie burgers are the mushroom burgers that I make from scratch, and I don't think I've ever made them, so don't look for them on my channel. I don't have them. Someday I will do a video showing those. I know what goes in them, so they're really delicious. But if I'm gonna buy something and I really like the ingredients, I've been really impressed with, yes, it's from Costco, that's why it's so big, the Chipotle Black Bean Burger from Don Lee Farms. And let me tell you why. So the ingredients are, put on my Grandma Yetta glasses. So the ingredients are organic black beans, organic vegetables such as organic sweet corn, tomatoes, onions, organic brown rice flour. There is soybean oil in here, organic pea protein, a little bit of cornstarch, and then 2% or less of some spices, flaxseed, sea salt, organic sugar, very small amount, chili and chipotle peppers, red bell pepper powder, and organic garlic. So I like what's in this. I like the ingredients, and also they're really big burgers. They're really large. So they really fit even the skinny buns. They don't shrink as you cook them, and they cook up in a skillet or in an oven really fast. So delicious. I highly recommend them. The only thing is you have to fit this huge box in your freezer. So that's it. Check out one of my other videos by clicking its image on the right side of your screen, and I'll see you in the next video.